Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to a new video today on In the Stars. So today's video I'm going to be talking about Aries sun sign. So, I've been going for a little bit, so I completely missed the whole Aries season if you're watching this video when it drops, of course. But so if you have watched my other sun sign videos before, then you know I always give a special birthday to whatever video that I'm doing at the time. So for Aries, if y'all watching this at the time when I drop this video, I'm sorry for missing your season. It's nothing personal, just taking care of business as normal. But I always say happy birthday to every sign, so I'm gonna say happy special belated birthday to every Aries out there. Okay, so let's get into the video. So Aries is our beginners. They're the first sign on the astrological chart. So that means they start off they start off the whole wheel. And this means that they also come at the beginning of the spring season, because that's where we're at now, or where we were when the Aries season starts off. So they come at the beginning of the spring season. This means that they are a cardinal sign, of course, which brings about that they're self-starters, initiators, things like that. They're also a fire sign, so they're cardinal fire. That fire that's going to get things going. They're going to light that fire under you to get things started. That's how you can contribute to the cardinal in fire. But anyway, so fire brings about passion, energy, creativity, spontaneity or spontaneous energy, competitiveness, and intuition. So keep that in mind. They're going to be Aries people are always going to be they're going to be very assertive in a way. And the reason being is because they're also ruling planet is Mars. Mars is the planet of action, energy, assertion, things like that. Sex, drive. Not to say sex drive, but that too. So so I was saying that Aries are going to be your assertive people. They're going to be very assertive, highly energetic, because they already have that fire sign that's giving them that high passion, that high energy, that flame that's going to keep going. They're already a cardinal sign, which means that they're going to already be self-driven as far as being initiative, like showing initiative in things. Self-starter, self-motivated in those ways. So and then now you combine that Mars influence, that means they're going to be it's like they're on 10, all the time, because they can just jump right into something, so to speak. They have that high energy to just jump right into something. They feel like they need to. So they're very driven in that way. And as I always say, that's a good thing, and that can be bad. The bad side of that is they can jump things into things head first, because I was going to get to that later, but I guess I'll just say it now, that the part of the body that rules Aries is their head. So meaning that so if you think about all of that, that means that they can be headstrong, meaning they can just, as I was saying, just jump into something without even thinking things completely through, but just let their passion for whatever it is that they're feeling passionate about at the time just take them in that direction, without any without before they get a chance to look sideways or back. They're just going to go right into they're just going to go right into the fire, so to speak. And this could be especially even more true when you think about the fact that when you think about Aries being also with Aries being a fire sign, that it also influences spontaneous energy. So they're gonna, so like as I was just saying, think about it. They're just gonna go. They're gonna go whatever it is that they put their mind on, or whatever they decide they're gonna do. They're gonna do it 9 times out of 10, whatever that is, you know. And like I said, they're headstrong. So this can lead to them being what's the word, conceited, or even just feeling like they know what's best all the time, not listening to others, or not taking heed to certain advices because they feel like they know what's best. Or if somebody tell them, say somebody tells one of them or some of them or whoever, a Aries person, some advice about how to do a certain thing, they're going to just straight, if they decide that that's what they're going to do, they're just going to straight up and do it. Like the person could come back and say, oh no, matter of fact, you know, maybe you shouldn't, and then they'll still go straight forward with it because they've already put their mind onto that. They already decided that that's what we're going to do. Keep in mind, the Aries is the ram. The ram attacks what? With his head. Also, because Mars is the planet of war, this can allow Aries people to get into more disputes, more into confrontations. Not necessarily saying that they will be fighting somebody all the time in terms of physical, but just to overall, it can mean that, but it could just also mean in terms of, like I said, just overall disputes, overall confrontations, overall debates, things like that. They can find themselves into those things more than often because of that warlike planet. And they actually, some of them actually seek out to have that. And others may seek out to have that and might not even know that's what they do, that they cause confrontation, is what I'm trying to say. And Mars also rules desires, or influences desires. So as I was saying, this can allow them to, or allow Arians or Aries people to go after their desires more, strongly, because they're going to have things that they desire a lot, or if that makes sense, they're going to desire things to a great deal. So this is going to allow them or influence them to want to, like I said, attack it, because Mars is the war planet. You see what I'm saying? So attack. That's their mentality. Attack. Not necessarily saying they're doing something violent, but just, you know, attack whatever it is that they are desiring, whatever it is that they are passionate for. Also, because Mars is the first planet on the astrological wheel, that means they are also associated with the first house. So this is also influences and energies that they are receiving from. They are receiving from the first house. First house is the house of you, the house of yourself. This represents temperament, mannerisms, and styles. So with this being with Aries being associated with the first house, this is going to influence, as I already said, they're going to be headstrong about things. So this also, keep in mind, they're going to have that big head, like I was saying, they could be more conceited, because keep in mind, it's about self-centered. That's what the first house can represent, about the house of self. So this can allow them to be self-centered, is what I'm saying. So they can think about themselves more, or in terms of being assertive, they will definitely make sure they look out for themselves before they look out for another person, if you know what I mean. Because because of that influence to attack. As I said, that influence of assertion, aggression, things like that. They're going to be more aggressive when it comes to themselves. So this can also mean that they can be more inclined to judging themselves more, attacking their own self in a way, if it's aspected negatively, or if it's influenced negatively, in their chart somehow. So as I was saying, that they can be more judgmental on themselves because of that, because they need to have something to attack, something to go after, something desirable. So if they're not if they're not getting what they desire, this can have a backlash effect on them, because they can think about, why didn't I get that? I really desired that. I really went after that. I'm still going after. I'm not getting what I want, type of thing. Self-centered. So this can, like I said, allow them to start to feel negatively or lose confidence within themselves because of that. But because that they are self-centered, this can always bring them back to, it's always about themselves. In any situation, they can just find out how this relates to them, how this affects them in a way, because it's the house of self, as I was saying. They will also have very strong temperaments. So what I mean by that is you will know whatever type of Aries or whatever type of energy that they are having. For this sun sign, especially for this Aries sun sign, that their mannerisms will be strong, because I also said mannerisms. So you will know exactly what they're feeling, or exactly what they're going to go after, or how they're going to go after something, because it will show through their temperament. It will show through their mannerisms, because Mars is also the planet of sex and sex drive. And you think about those other things, they can aggressively go after things like that, or aggressively go after sexual relationships, or have a strong sex drive, because of those influence of assertion, because of those influence of desire. They can always find a new relationship, a new sexual partner that they desire, and this can allow them to go after those things aggressively, especially when you mix that fire energy of passion along with it. So best signs that are compatible with Aries are usually Gemini, Leo, or Sagittarius, but always keep in mind this is going to depend on other placements in your birth chart, or your overall birth chart in general. So you can't always just go off of that. I know people usually do, but whatever. For Aries specifically, it's like I said, it's usually Gemini, Sagittarius, or Leo. Their polar opposite signs are Libra. They can get along and not get along with them at the same time. As I said, opposites attract, but they also repel. As I said, the part of the body that's ruled by Aries is the head. So they have to they have to be mindful, no pun intended, but to keep a healthy diet, or to do diets that will contribute to keeping their head healthy in a way. Their lucky day of the week is Tuesday. Their lucky numbers are 1 and 9. Their special birthstone or crystal is a diamond. Their special flowers are honeysuckle, geranium, or sweet pea. Their glyph represents the horns and nose of a ram, and also the eyebrows and head of a human. Because keep in mind that their other glyph or their astrological constellation is the ram. So that's all for today's video on Aries sun sign. I hope you guys liked the video. As always, if you did, press the like button, click the subscribe button if you want to stay in tune for future videos. Click the description box if you want to follow me on my social medias. Write in a comment section box down below if you want to let me know something, or if you just want to say something or say how you feel about the video or whatever. Thank you for your time, and until next time, y'all, peace and love.